was my weekend?
What activities do you engage in the past 6 days that we haven't seen you?
Sadness.
Sadly.
We've seen that today. No, we're talking about other things.
There's no other. There's only sadness.
There's only sadness. How do you feel about the end of summer?
Sad.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good reaction.
I think that's pretty straightforward.
I mean, that's a good reaction. Are you not a fall person? I feel like you like to dress up and stuff.
No.
We don't have fall in Saudi.
We don't have fall. We have less hot.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
We have moderate.
we have
Summer mini.
We have,
We have
fall,
tolerable.
Summer mini.
We have tolerable.
we have fall fashions. We have people that
We
wear
have the
jackets
summer farewell tour.
as soon as you see a sniff or a whiff of a wind or a breeze.
You don't see a sniff.
Yes.
You sniff a sniff.
Yes.
And you don't see a whiff. Just for the record.
But you feel it.
Okay.
The breeze.
The breeze.
The breeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the ghetto version of Febreze.
The breeze.
The breeze.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
I am looking forward to the start
They
of
call that crop dusting, Shamsi.
the cold times though, yani. The cold times in Riyadh is good. صراحة.
Yeah, but we're not there yet, are we?
There are
Obviously not with that shirt on.
Thank you very much. Keep making fun of my fashion choices.
Feels like
no
Hello,
offense.
hello.
There are
AI
no cold
took a
times in
shot.
Riyadh. There are no cold times in Riyadh.
fashion.
There's no cold times in here?
There's freezing times in Riyadh. It's a cycle of hatred. It's a cycle of hatred. In the summer, I hate the summer and miss winter. In the winter, I hate winter and miss summer.
I thought you were sad.
Hey, welcome back to Kabsa. It's your boy Adel. What's happening? What's popping? Episode 175. Shout out to our tens and tens of listeners. Shout out to tens of viewers. I got the homie Turks right behind me. I got the homie Shams right next to me. And I got listener number one right up in here.
I'm sad.
How you doing?
The sad. The sad.
And to put a point on
back to
your,
our conversation.
and to put a point on your point, Shamsi,
Yeah.
hatred is just sadness that feels good.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait.
Wait, hold up.
Again?
Hatred.
Hatred is
Ayo.
sadness that feels good.
How?
Hatred doesn't feel good,
Yes, it does.
but it's
Have you now hated somebody?
Sadness doesn't feel good. How can you? How can
So it's
feel
sadness
good?
that feels good. That's my theory.
Because it drives you to do terrible things.
Yes. It's a cathartic feeling. Like, oh, I hate you.
hatred is sadness with a purpose.
See, this is how
Is that the part that makes you feel good?
I want to manifest my sadness into hate
You need purpose.
so I can achieve greatness by hating.
See, I'd like to know your feelings about this, Adel, considering I feel like you feel hate towards
The
all of us
spokesman
now.
of hate.
Exactly. Towards this entire conversation.
Representative of hate.
Do you feel sad?
My Twitter handle is hate Spox.
Like, refreshing the hate.
I think there's something really deeply disturbing with this number one.
You don't think you know, Daddy.
Well, here's the thing. I kind of understand what he means. He's talking about the comedic side of it. It's like when I hate on you for something that's very regular, but it's funny to hate on something. Mm-hmm. It's like the stories I tell you at the boys.
but,
Like,
but where's the sadness inherent in that? I don't see the sadness.
no, he's just a sad person.
Yes.
Oh, that's just him.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay,
He's just sad.
That's his manifestation.
Exactly.
Of hate. Very sad.
It makes
y'all
the
for
voices.
joining us.
It makes the voices go
We
away.
appreciate y'all. Shout out to tens of listeners.
And
And we
you know what?
apologize for this episode already.
It's been 175 episodes. Like, wow, it's a lot of hate and sadness. I feel like that we've projected.
All right, so how about we start this episode? All right, let's go. It's already really late.
Yes.
Thank God he's on vacation mode.
Alhamdulillah.
So we're good.
He's
So
not-
he's not going to complain. But this episode's going out like 6 a.m. All right. Because it's already late.
I mean,
It's already late.
I feel like that's
How was your weekend?
something probably that's gonna happen.
Yeah, we already heard his is sad and full of hate.
Mine was full of love and family, which is the complete opposite, actually.
Push the wealth button.
Did they finally say they love you back?
I mean, they tried.
Okay, they tried. They did it to work the courage. Work up to it.
There was celebrations, there was dinners, there was goodbyes.
Oh, shout out to your
and
brother.
Hellos, any good stuff.
Yes, I think it's your brother, right? I could be wrong.
Yes, he is leaving.
Okay, so it's always right. All right,
Yes.
because I didn't know. I wasn't invited.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I'm not part of the family.
No, you're not.
Sadly.
No,
He left already.
he left already. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, salam.
Allah.
Wallah.
And then I
He was-
saw
he
I
was-
saw
he
this
was the lucky one.
I saw this beautiful man and other assorted family members celebrating.
Yes. It was, shout out to Ned. Happy birthday, Ned.
And Hussein.
Happy birthday.
Hassan.
Ned.
Happy birthday,
Hussein.
Hussein.
Say the snake. He knows
Yes.
why.
The lovers.
The lovers,
Yeah.
yes.
We love y'all.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
We were there. This
We were there. Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't.
He was.
Yeah, I
You
wasn't.
were supposed to be. Again.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How was your weekend? Tom?
So what you been up
quite
to?
chill, quite relaxing. Alhamdulillah.
Did you cook for the peoples?
I
He
cooked.
has a new knife set. Why do you have a new knife set?
Because I wanted to
To cook better, I assume.
And keep in mind, this man walks around with a knife set.
I wanted to treat myself. I don't walk around with it.
Okay.
But when I have to use it, I bring it out.
That'd be hilarious.
It's not a set of samurai swords, Danny.
Okay, it's just like cooking knives
Yes.
for the cookings.
Yeah. What would I get any other kind of knife?
I mean, I don't know, Turks. You tell me. Maybe for the slaughter.
So do you go around?
That happens before the cooking.
If the slaughter happens,
Yes.
you'll know.
The slaughter.
Yeah, no, you'll be the first to know.
Oh, really?
Trust
Okay.
me.
So the question here is: do you
Top
go
of the
around?
schedule for the.
Do you go around to restaurants saying, "That's not a knife. This is a knife"?
Yes, yeah, you call that a knife?
Like I imagine that's the scenario that happens.
Yes, yeah. Every time I go to a restaurant, I just put it on the table.
Weren't you supposed to barbecue this weekend, though?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the knives.
Yeah,
Okay. How did that go?
it was fun. It was nice. Knives are extremely sharp.
Yeah, no chance. He barbecued with chopsticks, of course, with the knives.
Man, yeah, maybe they're ceremonial decorative knives. Like he just displays them on his apron as he walks around. Yeah, with
I felt bad that I missed out on the barbecue. But we need to do it when the weather gets better.
You didn't. It was a last minute kind of barbecue.
Oh, جنب.
الله سريع يعني الساعة 1 الفجر يلا الشباب.
Y'all want a barbecue? Yeah.
الشباب جاعوا.
Okay, take
يلا.
care of it. No,
Please,
okay.
Turks.
So the meat was not slow cooked,
No, fast cooked.
Fast.
Fast cooked meat.
like a peasant.
Yes.
How's your weekend, Adel?
Peasants
My
have
weekend?
extremely slow cooked meat. Never
Well,
mind.
last week I had a trip.
Mm.
Went down to Jeddah to see the boys at Middle Beast. Shout out to Basida. Thank you for the hospitality. Also, Shreds Master. Shout out to you. And everybody that I met there. Shout out to everybody. It was great. Had great conversations.
Yeah.
Had some business to finalize, and I finalized it. And when I was there, yes, good. Actually, good fucking point. Thank you for reminding me. I'm acting like I don't remember this, and I didn't write it down.
Yeah.
I saw Sense.
Oh, you did? Finally.
Yes.
You went to the Sense studio.
Yes. Yo, respect for acting like we didn't talk about this for the podcast.
Oh,
respect.
no. Yeah. But
Acting
I have
skills.
no idea what
Acting
we're talking
Acting
about.
skills.
Acting skills, amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thanks.
So everybody was been fucking bombarding our DMs. Thank you. Say bombarding, please.
Bombarding.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
with
See, keep that up.
with bombs.
Keep that up with the second beat.
Yeah, exactly.
About Sense 2087. Shout out to Sense 2087. Instagram Sense 2087. Everybody
name.
wants to see his merch because I posted.
You posted a very good, enticing story.
Yeah, amazing.
Story.
Look at you, bro.
Look at the lab. Let's call it the lab.
Hold on, I'm gonna look for a round of applause. Hold on.
Okay, so yeah.
Round of applause.
طبعا and I have been there. Turks, you have not been there yet. You're missing out on.
What?
Great work, Shamsi, for
Yes.
that one.
Yeah, you're
Act
missing
like you
out
know.
on the creative space that Sins has created. Honestly, in his space.
But much
It's
respect.
honestly,
much love to that guy, to be honest.
super fucking clean, super fucking inspiring, and like as you saw, you walk in and you're blown away by
Amazing.
the amount of different things that he has there, and the way that everything is just so like organized. Like you see, he knows exactly what he's doing with every single
Here's the
little
thing.
thing.
I think I speak for all of us when we say we believed in Sense before we saw anything.
Yes.
Hey,
You know, like whenever you talk to him, you know this guy was passionate. Proud was telling us this guy's gonna be amazing.
More
Rex
than
was
a-
telling us
more
it's gonna
than
be
a year
amazing.
ago.
Sultan has been telling us. Shout out Sultan Ganek. He's been telling us that this guy, when he drops, it's gonna be amazing. Like we all know the level of standard that this man works with. He doesn't want something that's basic. He doesn't want the material to be just any material. He doesn't want the printing to be any printing.
No.
He's very dedicated. He doesn't look at it as the big one of the biggest issues is like streetwear fashion that we have here. Everyone just smacks something on a shirt and just says, "Yo, this is my logo. This is my design. Take it." This man created a whole theme, and I'm talking about stickers, bags, packaging, you name it. He worked on all of it.
And
all
not,
high quality shit.
and not just that,
All
like
high
it's the
quality.
Super high
inspiration.
quality
Like
shit.
for me, it's the inspiration where like when you sit down to him and you have those conversations with
Yes.
him and he tells you where everything is coming from. It's about building upon that nostalgia that you grew
Yeah.
up with these images, with these colors, with
The
these,
guy's repping his city.
Okay, hold up. I don't want to do this. Give me this back.
like honestly, like and his and it's all top notch stuff. Like look at this. This is
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah. The bag itself.
Okay,
The
start
back.
there.
Okay,
Done.
first off, the idea. The
Yeah.
idea is the whole line. By the way, the reason I don't want to show you all this, I don't want to open this because I want to keep everything in the same packaging. Because I don't think I'm ever gonna wear this
I want to hold on. to it.
unless there's like something really I want to wear it for. Like I really want to keep, since it's the first collection, I want to keep it in mint condition as much as I can. So everyone who's an OG knows what this logo is. This is the old Saudi Airlines logo.
Yep.
So this whole collection was basically an homage to Jeddah.
Yeah.
throwback to the Jeddah of a certain
Not a
age.
throwback. It's like a love letter to Jeddah. The things that made Jeddah what it is, which was Saudi Airline, Bake, and so on, so on, so on. So when I went there, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I paid for all of this. I just want to give you a heads up. My invoice is number 8.
Oh.
I think yours was number 7 or number 6.
And Turks was number 5.
Yeah, so basically we're
one,
top 10. Top 10. All here top 10. And I'm keeping that invoice too. This is how much I love this dude.
Yeah.
So this is the great fucking packaging that he gave me. By the way, I was walking to the airport with this.
People were staring.
People were staring.
Like, what the
Okay.
hell is
Yeah,
that?
what is
Okay.
this? Hold on, let me open up and show you what's going on here. Because everything about this, I fucking
Ooh,
love.
some ASMR shit.
Oh, bro, I got so much going on right here. So this is,
The original packaging as well.
yes, for the people who understand this packaging, shout out to you. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, so this is
That's the navy green.
this is the Sense 2087 shorts.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good start.
All right,
Following the same theme of the whole Saudi Airlines.
look at this, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking materials on this
The
motherfucker.
colors,
Crazy
yo.
colors.
Bro,
This
the
is-
Crazy.
weight, everything on this is fucking amazing.
Crazy
right?
comfortable.
And I tell you what I love so much about this was when you get it, the stickers. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I know you can't see this, and I apologize. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. This is basically how all the boarding tickets were back in the day without the barcode.
It's literally a boarding pass.
This is literally a boarding pass, right? And you get that in the package. You get the stickers, the system, like all of this, right? Bro,
And this is just.
I don't want to
shorts.
do this
Yeah.
fucking sense now. I'm
Yeah.
opening everything
Yeah.
up, man. Fuck this. All right, let's go next one, next one, next one. This is the same one. Also, this one is in white.
Yep.
All right.
Same shorts.
This is the one you got, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I got both.
You got both? You got
Yeah.
even the green?
Yeah, I think
Man,
so.
look at you.
Both of us.
A man of taste.
Both of us. I got
Can
the
you
same.
see this, my guy?
I can.
You know what? I'm gonna throw it to you in a second, so you can.
So you appreciate it. Number one, appreciate. Do your thing.
Give me.
Yes, sir. Take care of it, please.
I'm gonna catch it.
All right. Now
I'm open.
this.
I'm open.
This. Give it the packaging also, so I don't want to mess up the packaging. This is how much I fucking care.
Don't look back and see
Alright.
what he's doing to your shorts.
Oh,
You didn't tell me
nice.
about this.
Yeah, he was. It wasn't ready when I
It
was
wasn't
there.
ready when you were there?
It wasn't ready while I was there.
For real?
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Oh my god! I look. This is his
Ooh.
wrapping.
I didn't see that one yet.
I really don't want to
That's
open
clean.
this, but fuck it. I have
That's
to.
very clean.
Like, bro, the packaging this man does. The packaging.
He hasn't turned around yet.
Allah.
Yeah.
This is the Jeddah Legend icon. This is the Ittihad. This is a hoodie, by the way.
It's a hoodie.
The material.
I didn't know it was
That's
a
what
hoodie.
I love about it. The material.
Cheers, fucking
I-
amazing.
I saw like
and it says 87 on the back in Arabic.
I saw
Yeah.
like a good
I know
don't
a
know
bunch of
20
people who
concepts
die
of the
for that
same
thing.
hoodie.
You telling me, man? Okay, sir, please. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Number one.
This is how you-
I will reveal who the fuck you are right now.
Okay, danger zone.
He doesn't know me. Oh my god.
And you
All
have
right.
the OG as well.
What?
T-shirt?
The what?
The big T-shirt.
Oh, of course. You got me that one last time. It's the white one over there.
yeah.
I got the black one also.
Who got you that
Okay.
one again?
Turks.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go. Now, son, I got something that I really wanted so fucking bad.
What?
The little Jello shirt. Did you see it?
No.
Little Jello?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have to see this. Anyway, shout out to Sense for the packaging. First off, you get a sticker also.
Yeah, that's it.
That's him as a kid.
Yeah, I can recognize that face, regardless of age.
Yep, that's definitely
his face.
sense.
That's 100% him. The picture, the shirt
Nice.
is with his face.
Yeah.
That's the
Ladies
and gentlemen.
wearing the big shirt.
Exactly. It's him wearing the big shirt.
That's
Talk about
hilarious.
meta.
When I saw this, I wanted it so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Great color as well.
I'm so fucking proud to wear this asshole on my fucking chest. bro.
Amen.
Because there's two things that I actually did in my fucking wardrobe that I never did before. I always want. Okay, remember the Supreme shirts with people's faces on it?
Yeah.
The specific ones. I always wanted that. But I was like, why the fuck do I have someone's face on my fucking chest? Now I'm fucking proud to have this little Jello's ass, dumbass
Somebody
face.
that I actually know.
Someone that I'm proud of. I'm proud of the work he's doing. Bro, the tag says out of Jello.
That's dope.
That's the detail.
That's the detail, bro. You get all the stickers. You get the packaging. The
And that's how,
sense.
and that's literally we're talking about.
Bro,
I was saying throwback. Like this is exactly what I was talking about. Like
No
the
one.
things that live within his memory.
No
that
one.
speak of Jeddah.
No one.
It's
did
authentic.
packaging like this.
Yeah.
When you talk
Other than
about
that, other than the level of detail that comes.
no,
with
you're talking about the
packaging.
experience with buying. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is not cheap. don't think this is cheap. The material is fucking amazing, and you're gonna pay for that material. So like, open up your. All right, I don't need to tell you.
Checkbooks.
Now I'm gonna tell you this next one.
Apple Pay accounts.
This next one, the reason it looks like this is 'cause it's supposed to look like a vinyl record
Okay.
because the person on it is Cosmic Cat.
Yeah, as a superstar.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
Who is Cosmic Cat, ladies and gentlemen?
As an international level Saudi DJ, basically, who just came back from Tomorrowland.
Yes.
An amazing set over there, honestly. And look at this. Like, it's literally has the parental advisory.
Yes, and everything on it. And the shirt is basically Cosmic Cat.
Talk about making it
Again,
iconic. Like, literally.
someone else that I'm fucking proud to wear on my
Well
chest.
done. Well done.
Honestly, it's beautiful. Like, even the fact that she's wearing the t-shirt. Like,
Exactly.
it's the same. It's following the same thread. Like, literally. From kids
ladies and gentlemen.
to the level of like, you know, international musicians. Like, that's how everybody's rocking your stuff since.
Yeah, man. I loved everything about it. And also the things that he didn't, like, nobody knows is, you know, coming
Bro,
out.
talk about a full reveal. Yeah. We just gave you all a full look at the man's collection. Please go check it out on his website.
Now everyone knows what I'm wearing.
On his, yeah, exactly. On his Instagram since
Thanks,
2087.
No,
And thank you, Since, for honestly, like this is repping culture. This is
shout out to
literally
Sense
repping
27.
culture.
Amen.
I saw shout out. It was, and our DMs were fucking blowing up. And I'm like, I'm sending to Sense, yo, DM these people. They're asking. I'm telling people, go to Sense, go to Sense.
This is where you should be heading.
That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. He's not gonna put it out there. If you know, you know. This is what I love so much about this fucking brand. Everything about it is different.
And you're gonna see it and you're gonna ask about it. It's literally has that level of uniqueness.
agree.
Like, okay, wait, what is this? Where'd you find this?
I look forward to. But I forgot we didn't do anything over here, ladies and gentlemen.
And yeah, no, we were busy and distracted, yeah, with all the great things happening in our lives.
Yes, we are distracted with sins. I'm distracted with sadness. You know, life is life.
Life is life.
Life is life.
But seriously, like, shout out to Sense 2087. I advise everybody to go and catch what it's limited fucking supply, and this is another thing that I fucking love. So go catch if you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
And really, like, this is what supporting local fucking streetwear is about. And I love the fact that it's not that accessible to everybody. It makes it even, like, you know, feels like it has a certain more value to, because, you know, you're gonna rarely see people who have this on.
You're not. It's gonna be the kind of thing that you do learn about through other people when you see somebody wearing it, basically.
It's the definition of الحق ما تلحق.
Yeah.
Well, that was that. Okay, so enjoyed myself over there, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a music episode.
Yeah, we
This is
have a
gonna
lot
be-
of new
There's a
music.
lot of music.
After a drought, the flood has arrived.
Okay, all right.
Like 3 new tracks in a week. Like when's
Okay.
the last
I don't know,
time?
just the way you use words is kind of a problem.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Well, anyway, shout out to Sense 2087. I appreciate you for the hospitality, for everything, for the open conversations, the honest conversations.
For
I
the
look
love.
forward to seeing you soon, man. Not enough time with that guy. Even when we were leaving to the airport, he's like, I'm gonna drop you off. Halfway, he's like, oh, I forgot to show you something.
One more thing. 4 hours later.
Oh man, amazing guy.
We love you, sins.
Yes. Aw. So anyway,
What's happening with the TV?
oh, that's actually a very good question.
Sadness.
What is happening with the TV? Something happened with TV. I want to play. You want to play music, or you guys want
all the new music that we have that's been dropping since Thursday. Was it Thursday?
Was it Thursday?
I think it's Thursday.
First, it was Cali B.
First, so it was moayed.
Moya dropped first before Cali.
Yeah, moayed was first, and then we had Cali, and then we had the Supreme entitled with walgz.
All right. How about we start with Moayed? Since we stopped with the drop,
Let's go. So Moayed teasing basically his new work with Middle Beast and Badia Studios. He dropped a new record called Theeb, along with a video on YouTube that you guys could check out.
Yes. Where is it? I don't want to
What's
blast
happening?
this.
Good?
Yeah, we're good. We're about to play. I just don't want to blast in people's ears.
Okay, please. Thank you.
This is Moya, ladies and gentlemen. Theeb single. I will, Moya. I will. I'm getting to it.
عارف لك.
فراب لساني قوي يضوي يم العالم دوي مولع نار يمكن تنشوي في الليل اقلب ذيب واعوي يعرفوا للصقير يشوو ماخذ طيب جده وابوه الخير في يدهم يرموه عشان القرش دل نفسه اكيد يذلوه ذا جيم تويستر اغير للمشاهد لسته يقول طفش من سناب ونستا come on brother come on sister I drop on the beat كمكازي افوز ماراثون بعكازي تجيني تسني عن انجازي لي يومين مشرب مشروب غازي انجاز نغني جاز واذا يجوز اغني بلوز دام النفوز وي نيفر لوز انور بنوري طريقنا في بحر كلامي غريق أنا أعوذ بالله من كلمة أنا لكن الراب هذا لنا.
You know this is an entitled beat the second it comes in.
أسوي تاب بخنقة يسمعوني في كل زنقة زنقة أصفى من الدهب بنقة طفينا قنجة ضربنا طبنجة شب النار وولع فيها الله يخلي اللي يخليها شب النار وولع.
I love the fact that Moayed has his own flows, his
I was
own
just about to
sound.
say, yeah, it was just different flows, but it's still moayed.
Yep.
You can tell.
I'm enjoying the beat flip that happened like midway through, just giving you a different vibe completely.
هذه غابة بلا حرس وبوابة شر ما قرب سر ما سرب تبرى بغير طب قرب جرب بينما الباقي نحاسوا أرسم الكلام.
Shout out to Moayed. Shout out to
Entitled.
Bo Hamdan, War Chief, Chindi, Badia Studio, Middle Beast Records. Shout out to everyone. I think this is like the 4th record the Middle Beast Records drops, huh?
Is it?
Yeah, because they dropped a couple of ones from the
A
beginning.
couple of different.
It was all house.
Like there's a couple of house
House or
tracks. There's
trance
one
or
with
techno.
Rehab. I think there's one with Vinyl Mode.
Yeah.
But
could be
this is
the
the first
fourth.
hip hop record. I think
This is the
they
first
dropped.
hip-hop record, yeah.
So
This
it's a
is-
good start.
This is Middle Beast introducing himself into the Saudi hip hop scene with that kind of fucking track.
yeah,
with
with
fucking
Moya.
Moayed.
Yeah, exactly.
What an entrance.
Exactly. Somebody who's grabbing interest. Exactly.
Oh my God. But shout out to Moayed. I look forward to the full project. Theeb on all platforms. So check it out. Support local fucking talents.
Like I'm
Same
still
way we
hearing the
support
beat.
local
Like,
fa-
I'm actually still hearing the beat.
Same here, bro.
This shit is catchy.
Support local fashion and so on, so on, so on. So what's in the news?
Oh, we have-
yes, I forgot. There's
Yes.
something important in the news that happened.
What's that?
Some lady died,
Yeah.
and it became a fuss.
It became a fuss. The longest reigning sovereign in modern history has passed.
Yes, Queen Elizabeth.
The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II.
It was so unexpected. She was so young.
I mean,
You're an ass.
I think they've been waiting for this for a long time because obviously, like everything went into, protocol mode. Like,
Did you see
quickly.
Boris Johnson's speech in Parliament?
No.
No,
He's like a couple of months ago, the BBC came to me and asked me to talk about the Queen in the past tense. And he's like, I choked up and I couldn't do it.
Oof.
So like it tells you there's like, hey, like we know the time
like
is coming.
there's a process that people
Yeah.
are following basically just to assume control once that happens.
The fascinating thing when you look at it, you see, this is a medieval ass country being medieval when you see the protocols. Like
yeah, that's true.
like
They were
okay,
so extra, yo.
No,
They
yeah.
were so extra.
yeah, like okay, please bring out the special super duper hat, and please bring from Edinburgh Lord Poopy Doopy Doopy Pants to bring the speech. Now we'll bring the stick, the special stick.
And we say what? Hip
hip
hip,
hip hooray!
hooray!
They actually did say that.
Yes. Hip hip, hooray!
Seriously?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, I didn't see that.
And now we will transition to the ceremonial trumpet. We will cut the trumpet and give the half to the king, and he will be the new king.
I mean,
Then again, when was the last time they did this?
a long time,
70
70 years ago.
Yeah, 70 plus years ago.
Yes, exactly.
So they never had time to plan for something else.
Yeah, whatsoever. They didn't go through it again and say, yo, we got to change it up.
Bro,
No.
she's
I
had
imagine-
more
I-
jubilees than they've had. Like some kings have had years of reign.
sorry.
Yeah, I've
Diamond, gold.
I imagine somebody woke up that morning and said, "Finally, this is what I've been preparing for."
The
Like
crumpet
his-
cutter?
his-
Yes, the crumpet cutter,
his
the
duty,
crumpet cutter,
basically.
and Lord Poopy Doopy Pants.
Here's the thing. I found it that it was shocking to me that British people were shocked that people didn't like the Queen.
Like,
There was this thing
Oh,
called
really?
the,
Yes,
because
British
British
Empire.
people really like the Queen. Like,
Yes, they love the
yes,
Queen.
they
There's
love
this
the
thing
Queen.
called Empire.
Yes, and so like they thought that everybody is gonna be like, because I was watching the BBC, right, and ITV and everything else, and everyone was saying the whole world is on a standstill.
And
Citation
and
needed.
Africa was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and then you open Twitter, and Twitter's like, nah, we got it.
Nigerian
Now-
Twitter, like
no.
had
Kenya.
Kenyan Twitter,
Irish
Kenyan
Twitter.
news.
Irish Twitter.
No, Kenya. Do you know why? So
Kenya.
apparently,
There's a rebellion.
I could be wrong. Was it Kenya or somewhere else?
Kenya.
Can I finish my sentence? Okay, what happened in Kenya?
There was a
No, before that.
Okay, so there was a rebellion in the 50s, and that
And
happened.
before
Okay.
that, there was
And that's why I
Pangea.
paused you.
Yeah.
Because she came to Kenya as a princess, and that's when she found out that her father was dead, and she left a queen.
Okay, that's why. Okay.
Yes.
And then that thing
and
happened a
then
few months
that
later.
genocide, or
Yes.
whatever you want to call it.
That thing? What is that thing?
It was basically a rebellion that happened right after she was crowned.
Yeah.
And that ended up with almost 1 million Kenyans, incapacitated or dead at that
Yikes.
time. So, and it was the British using concentration camps, the British using all the tools of imperial rule, basically, to make sure that they are listened to.
Yeah, and they were just shocked that people in Africa hated her. Like they're like, oh, y'all hate the queen? They're like, yeah, there's people who do.
I mean, I'm actually surprised that the British love her to the extent that they do. Like, honestly, I've watched the show. Okay, maybe that's not the best measure for things, but it doesn't seem like she did a lot of things.
Do you know that a show is just a show?
It's
right?
a dramatization of events.
Yeah, bro. What are you
But even
talking
reading through the history of the
You,
Queen,
you know how Americans are all about the troops? It's basically the same concept.
Yes.
And
the
this
British are about the
This
Queen.
is a unifying, ostensibly
National symbol.
apolitical unifying symbol. And like, I hate your guts, but we love the Queen and crumpets and tea and knife crime.
I think that was the key point. The fact that she was apolitical. That's why the British loved her to the extent that they did, because they always saw her as somebody who never really took sides. She was always like keeping that very stately manner of being a queen and not really showing emotion.
And her
giving
evolution.
things away.
How many people in that age that's willing to evolve and change their mentality or personality or their thoughts? It's very hard. So doing that also to them, they're like, yo, okay, she's getting with the times.
Like getting on TV, giving speeches,
Not only
getting on the radio.
the way she accepted things, accepted the change of the culture in Britain, the change of the way things were run.
Decolonization.
Not only that, diversity. That one also played a major role. And London is not London like what it used to be.
See, that's the thing. She never really, supposedly, the ceremonial powers of the monarch in the UK doesn't really grant her a lot of power to actually change or affect a lot of change.
We know that, but
What she does is,
her speeches.
yeah, what she does basically is, what was it? Somebody actually put it in a nice way. She advises, she warns, she encourages, and she gives her advice. Like, that's what she can do.
Yeah, she has no power.
That's
Yeah.
advising twice. But okay.
Warns as in, in the negative way, encourages in the positive manner, and, advises in whatever neutral matters otherwise. And as her having her ceremonial powers, being the head of the state, being the head of the armed powers, all of that,
Head of the church.
head of the church as well. Well, they have a new king, so that's one thing that changed immediately. They changed like the national anthem, "God Save the King." It's no longer God.
And the
Oh,
money is
no.
being printed.
Yes, new money is being printed.
Everything is being
Salatol?
changed.
Hey.
Yeah, everything changes
Like,
automatically.
she is on a lot of dollar-pound bills.
$1 bills.
Yes, like dollar bills in Australia, right? She's on that.
Yeah,
No,
wanna
in
talk
Australia,
about-
they call them dollar dues.
Y'all want to talk about all the videos of people getting angry at King Charles acting like a king?
Acting like
I didn't see the videos yet, but that just sounds like what? Why?
there is a
Yeah.
break in protocol. Somebody left a thing.
I'll
on
tell you
the
what's
table.
going on. No, I'll tell you what's going on.
Somebody left a pencil holder
No.
on a table.
The whites thought that their idea of monarchy is different than what a real monarchy is. They thought because you have a title that you're not going to behave like a title. They thought like, oh yeah, it's not because she's a queen, she acts like a queen. No, she's just like, she's one of the people. And then when they realized that royalty acts like royalty, like, oh, okay, we don't like that. Like, what the fuck did you expect?
Yeah, surprise, surprise. The king acted like a king.
yes, you should. Yo, you give me a table to sign papers. Yeah, boy, move the fucking pens.
I mean,
It's not that fucking hard.
If you treat me very special, I will act like I'm very special.
On top of that,
Basically
let's
it.
say
No, Shamsi, you are special.
Yes.
in so many
You
ways.
cannot. He cannot go to jail. The country, all the land in the country belongs to him.
I'll ask you a
if
simple
you buy
question.
property, you are renting from him.
Okay.
You let property for 99 years.
If you go to the bank right now and you're waiting in line, right, and someone was in the same age as him, and he wants to do something, are you gonna help him out? Yes or no? It wasn't King Charles.
Definitely.
It's someone
yeah.
old.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So when we saw that, like, yeah, he's an old man. Of course, you're supposed to help him out.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to happen.
حركة شيبان.
Yes.
The only difference is ما رمى الفنجان في وجهك يعني. That's the only difference.
Basically, the video is him waving somebody away, like,
No, move something away.
yeah,
That's it.
basically.
That was it.
Some طال عمرك على طول.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not that fucking hard.
You,
If I'm waiting in line at the
He's-
bank and
he's-
someone looks at me, someone of that age looks at me and does this to me,
Ipshit.
I would move.
yes.
Exactly.
Here's
Regardless
the
of
thing.
him, the same
Here's,
style.
here's the thing. Take that clip, dub in like, oh, move this thing with يا ورع تحرك.
Makes sense.
It would happen, and it happens in every single majlis, in every single house, in every single place in this
household.
country.
Yes.
Did you see that clip of that guy who's like, قرب الشاهي ارفع شاهي جيب الصحن
حط حرك الملعقة.
حرك يدي عشان ملعقة. That clip was amazing. Yo. I'll show you that clip later on. You're a loser. You don't watch the internet.
No.
Yes.
I have
We
no
keep
idea.
sending you stuff, Shamsi. Just check it out.
His point is to exist.
I'm lost in the news. I'm lost in the ceremony.
Well, anyway. Oh, sure you are. Sure. Yeah.
There's a lot of new hats that came out. Honestly,
What?
they had those hats. Yeah, in stock for a long time.
There was skunks, hats, and everything else.
Oh, wow. Okay.
No, they went out. They went out with all those colors.
let's wait until they do the coronation. طبعا that happens later because he has a sign of
I
respect.
think as we speak, they're
Yes.
shepherding her body through a country in
So,
a hearse.
Yes.
at the moment she is somewhere in
She's on a train, isn't she?
No,
on
she's
Scotland
in
still.
she's in Scotland, في مسار الناس قاعدين يصفون سرعة like خلينا نشوف الجثة.
I thought she's coming. I thought they were moving with a train.
At the moment they dropped her off at another castle supposedly and then she's going to be
Bro.
flown to London.
Swear the amount of disrespect to the dead.
I mean people
The amount of
people,
disrespect to the dead.
people
yo.
got-
Difference of culture.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
But seriously, look at put the person in the ground, let them rest. You want to parade them for 10 days before you put them
10
down?
days?
Yes, it's a 10-day ceremony, bro.
Oh, wow.
It's a
Her
process.
servants has to come and give their farewells, and then someone else has to come in, and then Charles at the end. He's the last person to see her.
They flew the corgis. Didn't see that picture where,
Yeah, I saw the two
What
dogs.
corgis?
where like the two butlers like
What are
each-
going to happen to the corgis? I think they're getting rid of the corgis.
I think
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
going to cremate them so they can follow her to the netherworld,
I thought he was gonna say Netherlands. Anyway, so
which is technically the netherworld as well.
This is the death of a sovereign, Turks. This is
Yeah.
what happened when sovereign
so let's
dies.
parade the body
Yeah.
Yeah, I
for
mean,
10 days.
I mean, and there's
Dude.
fancy chariots.
Dude, Vladimir Lenin is still cremated in the Kremlin.
I mean,
you can go watch his body right now.
Vladimir
Yeah,
who?
that's another part of it.
Vladimir Lenin,
Lenin. Wow. Okay.
It's
the
been
guy who invented Soviet Russia.
It's
basically.
been 100
Yeah.
years, yeah, and he's still there.
But
Still there.
He's still there.
It's
The
called
amount-
formaldehyde.
Yes.
the amount of memes on the internet regarding the passing of a person is
Yeah.
fucking
It's
ridiculous.
disrespectful, bro.
It is ridiculous.
It is the internet. They
It
have
was
nothing better
so
to do.
bad that like I had to laugh in silence.
مرة. Yes.
Like, you
yeah.
cannot
I had
laugh.
to feel bad.
It's,
for it
it's
in the
so
inside.
fucking disrespectful.
Yeah,
but
so
yo,
dis-
touche though.
It is the guilt that's getting me, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, by it even mad like it's funny.
Like, people have a lot of free
Unfortunately,
time, man. Like, they actually really do.
Or maybe because also she is the person that like pointed Israel where to go. Maybe.
And yeah, there's a lot of hate to go around in that regards.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm so surprised that the Brits were like, "Yo, people hate our queen." Like,
People have different feelings. Like, okay, yes, she was great because y'all sucked while she was there. That's one good part of it. But
Was she great?
no, y'all sucked when she was. She basically oversaw the decline of the British Empire. The British was no longer an empire when she took power. Look at the British at the moment she took power and the British after. You know, they lost a lot of wars. You know, the Argentinians hate her for some of those. But
Did you see the clip of the Argentinians who popped bottles of lava on TV?
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the Argentinians are
Yeah,
happy.
they still hold a grudge. Yeah.
still hold
the
the grudge.
Argentinians were popping bottles like, "Yo,
the Malvinas.
Satan has taken her."
You know.
On TV, they were popping bottles and like pouring drinks for each other.
وشوف يعني صح, she ended up building the Commonwealth, which is still, I think, I don't know what it does, but it does things
For the
apparently.
whites?
For the whites, yeah, you know, for the smaller countries that have, you know, nothing better to
ethnics.
do, the ethnics and the big whites.
Ethnics, yes.
What is the Commonwealth?
It's basically y'all are no longer colonized, but hey, how about you use me on your money and I come sometimes and bless y'all and shit.
It's the political equivalent of تطلع من وظيفة بس ما تطلع من جروب الدوام.
Okay. That sums it up beautifully. Okay.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, by
Like,
the way.
you-
That's
literally what it is.
like, yo, we used to own you, but like, you stay, play with us.
في دوريات كل 5 سنين basically.
Yeah.
كندا عزبتنا على بلوت.
Okay.
You know, you can do-
No responsibilities, just social.
Yeah.
and that's for the British, and at least she kept up the, you know, the whole idea of us being a great people. Look at us, we have a queen.
But was she great?
Look at us, we have a queen. Look at how great our queen is. Look at how good she is at being queen. She was good at being queen.
Look at her.
You know?
She walks and she jokes.
No, she has no emotions. You know, nothing of what she thinks, feels, or actually, you know, does. Okay, you just see her. She looks great. She has very shiny big diamonds, which the Indians want back. You know,
A lot of people want back a lot of things.
A lot of
no, bro.
the Congo's calling, Nigeria's calling,
I'm not
Kenya's
kidding.
calling.
Like the Indians are like, yo, that Kohinoor thing, yeah, like
حقنا.
خلاص يعني إنه
مسختوها.
كنا محترمينك يعني.
Charles, he's gone. Charles,
Well, keep in mind,
give me the ceremony just at the bottom.
keep in mind, like a lot of people loved her, but a lot of people don't like Charles. They just said straight up don't like Charles because Charles has said some stupid things over the years.
But again,
Very unfortunate.
was she great?
things.
And what depends on your definition of great, you know. And for me, great is you do great things. I don't think that she did the great
I
thing.
think she was a
I
great
think she
symbol.
was good at looking good.
Yes, I think she was.
Which is-
She was a great symbol.
That's what you said.
A great symbol.
She's a great symbol.
Yeah, like looking good for them,
No.
for the Brits.
It's like saying, oh, this is what we were.
Yeah, pretty much.
What
When can
were
one
the
suddenly-
queen's responsibilities?
Vibes.
She
Vibes, energy.
she has a weekly
Crystals gathering.
she has a weekly meeting with the prime minister.
Okay.
She assigns and you know dismisses prime ministers, but actually Parliament does everything. So everything the Queen
Yeah.
is supposed
It's all
to do
Parliament, isn't it?
Parliament
at this
does.
point in time, everything the Queen is supposed to do is either taken up by House of Lords or the House of Commons or different civil servants,
And the House of Lords are other aristocrats, by the way. Yeah.
which are appointed by you know the Crown and Parliament as well, in working together. So
So
basically,
she's just a symbol.
yeah, she's there to tell you what she thinks, and then that's it. خلاص, you can do whatever you want.
Listeners, if you want to go into a rabbit hole to fully understand how this medieval ass country still is, just look up the British peerage system. Like dukes, lords, and barons are still a thing, and they'll.
Oh yeah.
They
Listen,
still,
أعطيك راضي.
You know you can buy like a one plot of land in Scotland and be named a lord.
no, like
can buy a
we're
peerage.
we're talking like actual like I am the Duke of so and so. I am the Duke of Lord Poopy Doopyshire. And the dukedom of Lord Poopy Doopyshire has been established in the 1400s.
This is why
By-
you have heralds,
by-
Turks,
Yes, by Lord Poopy Doopyshire.
to announce your presence when you walk into a room. Basically,
That's it.
you have a title,
You have a title. You
you have
have
lands,
Is
you
that,
have,
is that the only
you have
purpose
horses
is to have a title?
They give you
I
horses.
will have someone beatbox the second I come to the room.
bro.
Coming to the stage.
First Lord of Lam'aland, First Lord of Lam'aland has appeared. You know, bow, people bow.
First Lord of Lam'alam, first of his name.
First of his name. Yeah. So yeah.
So the whites.
So the whites are waiting. Like, you know what the funny thing is? Like some of the Bahamian countries are like, yeah, we don't like Charles, so we're thinking we might be getting rid of Charles. The Queen we liked, so we kept her as head of state. Charles, not so much.
What, these are the Bahamas guys?
The people in the Bahamas. And some
Well,
of the
anyway,
islands.
I hope
Why
you
do they
guys-
have a say? Sorry.
Oh, why do you think they have a say, Turks?
It's,
What do you
it's a
expect?
commonwealth. We're
جروب
here.
ال-
إيه، لو ابغى اطلع من الجروب بطلع من الجروب.
يس بيطلع
okay.
من الجروب خلاص خلاص
Okay.
خرب الجروب.
Okay. يطلع من
الميمز-
الجروب.
الميمز صارت
They don't
بايخة.
change the king فجأة كده. ما عجبنا.
إيه،
No.
بالضبط.
ما عجبنا الادمن.
Well, the whites are grieving, so let them.
That's gonna go on for a while.
Yeah, let them vibe. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to say. To be honest, I do
I
not
mean,
know.
it's just something to watch, observe, I guess.
It's,
None of our business.
though the thing is,
Even though we talked about it for like 20 minutes.
it shows like how
It doesn't
weird-
happen that often, I guess.
It kind of shows you how weird late stage capitalism is because I was watching UFC and you know the
Late
UFC.
stage capitalism. عجبني.
Yes, that's a term. Late stage capitalism.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't know
like
that.
absurd capitalism.
This is where we are.
Yes, I'm watching UFC, and UFC is a bunch of sweaty dudes beating the hell out of each other.
Vibes.
And as I'm watching the pay per view, which I subscribe to,
I paid money for it.
I paid money for.
You paid money to watch a sweaty man fight.
Yes,
Hold each other.
There's a button for that.
you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Hold each
There you go.
other.
There you go.
hold each other, pass guard, etc.
There you go. There you go. Come on.
The broadcast starts in living memory of Queen Elizabeth. I'm like,
And
yo,
then two guys punch each other out.
yes, like, yeah, like in living memory, and then like, doom, punching people in the face and kicking people.
Like, you know, that's respectful. That's thoughtful. They
Like-
stopped all the football. They were worried about people not being respectful, I guess.
Not
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, yo, they might enjoy themselves.
Like, you know, they might actually not take the minute silence seriously. You know, some of them might be assholes.
Oh, so some of them might be honest.
Some of them might be assholes.
So okay, so
Some of them might not
So
show
we-
the appropriate amount of respect
Uh-huh.
appropriate for the monarchy.
what do you call that?
So we will cancel all the footballs in all the country, the
So-
entire country.
So you're silencing people
No.
forcefully.
I mean, the stadium shall go silent.
I think the BBC stopped comedy programming for like a
One
week.
Yeah,
team-
no satire on TV.
No, that's mad.
Yeah, no
10
satire.
days.
One team canceled their league game against another team that was supposed to be played at 10:30 a.m. to only schedule a friendly game against that same team at 10:30 a.m. Like, you know what?
Hey.
We're playing. We're playing.
Like, few respect in our hearts. We'll show it in different ways, in a friendly way.
Oh man.
Listeners, if you want to have a good time, just go to Twitter and just Google Irish Twitter and Scottish Twitter.
And just enjoy
You
yourself.
enjoy yourself. Like
I mean-
you'll see like, oh, ancient hatreds are just not. It's a white thing as well.
Ancient ethnic hatreds.
Ethno-religious hatreds, like the classics.
Yes. That was the
The
Irish.
classics.
The Irish had a ball bat. All of the Irish had a ball.
And Egypt, the classics.
So what else is going on in
Well, nothing else, I guess. You want to go to questions?
do we have any questions?
We have questions.
Let's-
How about we play a track before we go to questions?
Please
no,
do.
we have more tracks.
Who was next? There was Cali B and Jeed.
Cali B and
Shout out to
Jeed.
Cali B and Jeed for an amazing fucking track.
Shout out.
Also, Saud and everybody else that's involved. Let's start this.
from
Yes.
Bridge and Audio Magicians. Yes,
Audio Magicians,
Bridge made
yes.
it from Audio Magicians.
Yes. Shout out to Audio Magicians. They've been amazing for a while.
I'll slap you with my
Who
left
pulled up?
hand because it ain't right.
Who pulled up by Cali B and Jeed?
You motherfuckers lost your mind.
Smooth with it.
Go ahead,
Don't
Cali.
know what to do with it. They can put a price on me. Cause the boy too gifted. Give two shits if a bitch is listening. Lick that wrist, not the whole room glistening. Keep pressing them, leave him on. Not asleep in the sheets that just hit a bit different.
Yo, Cali.
It's a vibe, yo.
Visualize with me, I am the God, baby. I am the truth, no one can deny it. And I hold it down while I hold it up. That's a Nobel Prize, baby. Chuck the deuce, supposed for the big, for the gram. They gonas looking fabulous. I like that. I took it back home.
Is it me or does Cali sound better and better?
Yeah.
It's getting better.
He keeps getting better.
In the coat with the fur, the kid is burn. Go berserk when it's on. Who pulled up looking fresh as a bitch? Made some change, but you still ain't.
Personality is showing.
Who pulled up looking mean as a motherfucker? Looking cleaner than a motherfucker. Who pulled up and made a scene? Cause the last I seen, they don't do it like me. Nah, I mean.
Hey, not too many really done like this.
The boy?
Straight from the sand, you ain't heard it like this. Been around the world, but it's nothing like this. Hey, ain't nothing like this. Then I come right back with a step so clean. Brody got a shorty and her ass so lean. I seen many, but I'm on my dean. Out here run a business, but his bars so mean. See, balance is my lethal skill. I got
Let's go,
checks to
G.
sign, ain't no time to chill.
Jeed will do anything but release an album.
Anything.
Jumping all the tracks.
He'll do infomercials.
Flipped up for the rich stuff. Know I pull up to the block with a Benz truck. Know the kid grew up and the kid don't play, but the boys and the girls don't say.
Pulled up in the coat with the fur, the kid is burn. Go berserk when it's on.
What a track, yo. That's a
Crazy.
vibe.
That's
That's a
vibe.
vibe. That's a
bop.
vibe.
Love it.
That's a bop. That's what it is.
Shout out to Cali B and Jeed for this one. The
dig it.
Magicians, Saud, Bridge, everybody.
Thank y'all for the great music, honestly.
Great vibes. Finally, everybody starts releasing.
Yes.
Somehow we're getting to like, the end of the year. Every time like, middle comes around, yeah, people stop releasing their shit.
Yes.
The whole year we're all waiting.
SubhanAllah.
And Jeed, release the fucking album.
Like
man.
at this point,
what
like,
the hell, bro?
Takfa, yani, please.
Like,
Legit, yani.
what more can we do? We begged for like a whole year.
Like at this point, we're really asking. Like Majid Takfar is out.
So we've been really asking for like
I know.
Yeah.
No,
For a year and a half.
It's no longer a joke yet, you know.
مسختها جيت مسختها.
We'll make it a joke at some point later on. بس يعني
Jeed, it's not funny, Jeed.
at this point. شوف maybe أحس maybe ها.
Shout out to the boys. Anyway,
Question.
questions from the listeners and the vibes and
Let's go.
the flows and stuff.
Questions.
Nothing else happened this week?
We have a few things coming up. There was the National Culture Awards that happened this week.
Okay.
I have one more track.
The second National Culture Awards by MOC.
We'll get to the entitled track at the end.
So basically, this is the second time they do it. They recognize different people in different categories:
okay.
film, youth, architecture.
Okay.
So basically, it was something that came out of nowhere. I feel like it didn't really
Thank you.
announce it a lot.
And then who
Yeah.
won?
Who won? Badr Al-Hamoud won the Youth Cultural Award.
Okay.
He's a writer, a filmmaker, basically. He's done a lot of translations in different books. There's a Cultural Pioneer Award won by Dr. Abdulaziz Sbayel, chairman of the King Abdulaziz Center of National Dialogue. There was a bunch of awards for literature, publishing. Jeddah Bookstore won Publishing Award.
Okay, all right.
Kifah Abu Ali won the Literature Prize.
Okay.
There's a Translation Award, a Fashion Award, Culinary Award as well. Abdul Samad Al-Hussawi. Muhannad Chono won Visual Arts Award.
I love Muhammad Chono.
Yeah.
I love Muhammad Chono. Muhammad, come on the podcast, man. Khas. Let's go.
Please.
Come on. Come through.
بالآخر.
Bandar bin
Even though he's
Abed
waiting on me to message him.
won the Music
I
Award.
forgot.
Faisal Batayu.
Stand that out.
Yeah, Batayu won the Film Award.
Syllables.
Conjugate the verbs.
Dir'iyya
Conjugate the nouns.
won the Cultural Institutions Award in the state sector. Misk Institute of Art won the Cultural Institutions Award in the
All right,
nonprofit
nice.
sector.
Until now, I haven't heard what they won it for.
So for contributions to the cultural scene in
No.
Saudi.
You tell me the categories and people won in it.
Yeah.
What did they do exactly?
Yeah.
Do you know how I knew
doesn't
this
really
award
say.
was happening? When I saw Her Royal Highness Princess Noor Al Faisal.
Posting that she was at the awards.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's how I knew there's an award. Like, how is there an award ceremony that we don't know?
There wasn't a lot of press that came out.
There was
I think,
nothing
behind
about it.
No.
Whoever was handling the PR for this really dropped the ball.
I mean, they
It's the
should,
cultural awards.
they should. I think they should televise it. I don't even know if it's televised or not. Honestly,
There are people at MOC that did not know this was happening. Okay.
okay, they were informed. Yani,
Like there are people there that didn't know what's happening.
okay, didn't receive the message.
Yes, we talked to some of them.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get them in trouble.
Quite unfortunate.
And they were like, bro, I didn't find out till like
Honestly, it's a great initiative. The fact that
that's
they
what I'm
started
telling
it,
you.
know,
It's annoying that we didn't know about it.
it should have much more press and
And
buzz around
and what
it.
they won for. What's the work that they do this year that they is this like a one-time award? Is this like
This
an
is
all
the second-
lifetime?
This is the second
second one.
Yeah, this is the
This
second.
okay, I didn't remember
edition.
there was I'm sorry, I didn't even know there was a
Remember?
first one.
Last year.
time.
No, the one I remember is Joy. Joy was like in every single
That's
corner.
entertainment. That's different.
Well, they did a great job with that one.
I mean, they got better skills at promoting themselves, I guess.
Oh, please.
Entertainment sector.
I don't know. Whoever's part of that program kind of dropped the ball. Need to fix that up. Like, we want to be proud too, bro.
True.
You know?
I agree.
Anyway, shout out to everybody that won. Wish you all the best. Hopefully, we catch y'all next year. And hopefully, you guys win it again. All right.
Let's
Questions.
go.
All right. Questions?
Questions.
One more thing.
What?
So we have a partnership with the Louve-er now.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes, we do.
Louve-er?
We are sending our art and we are
Hold on. Hold on.
the Louve-er, yes.
Okay. All right.
So
You
you're
studied French. You know French.
You want me to say it in the French
yeah,
manner?
So you're saying you're a louve-er, not a fighter.
I actually am.
For all the time.
I Louve-er
that
the
you
arts.
talk- no, don't tell him. For all the time you say you speak French, why the hell would you do like that?
I mean, that's how I wrote it down.
Really?
The Louvre.
What is it in French?
Louvre.
He's
The
trained,
Louvre, yes.
audience. He's trained.
He's
I could
trained.
I could see a vein pop in his head.
He knows how to write it properly.
Oh,
So we just sent
the Louvre.
We just sent RCU.
Pullover.
RCU just signed Royal Commission of Ola just signed a 5-year partnership with the Louvre.
With the Louvre.
The Louvre.
No, the Louvre.
Okay.
Yo, the
And
Louvre.
part of
I'm gonna marry her because I louve-er.
okay. And the partnership basically starts with us sending
with Louvre.
yes.
This is the police pullover.
Okay. Wow.
This sucks for you, bro.
Okay, thank y'all.
you
Thank
did this
y'all.
to yourself.
Thank y'all. Are you guys done?
We're done.
Are you
Yeah.
guys done?
Shout out to the Louvre.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
It starts with us sending a statue from Al-Ula that was found
Yes.
during the architectural excavations for 5 years
Wow.
to
Hold up.
Yes, sir. Let's go back again.
Yeah,
We just finished with the Louvre.
okay. Excavations. Yes.
Actions.
You excavate.
Excavations.
Excavation.
Excavate.
Okay.
Excavation. Excavation is like a spell on Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow. Okay, thank you.
It's when your ex-girlfriend pops up.
Like I don't get it. Like Shamsi, you read so much. Like how is this still a thing?
I mean, I don't sound them out, guys. I skip over them. I understand the meaning and I move on. Okay.
Oh my God, thank you for that.
And you know what I'm happy about?
What, the Louvre?
We're getting the art back. Like, you sign a deal. This is how you do art cultural exchange.
Oh my God.
تعطيهم أشياء وترجع لك. not just it doesn't stay there.
So basically, they're saying, here's the article mover.
No, he's me. I'm just
Thank you
roasting.
so much.
Like this is me saying, yani,
Someone
British,
is- someone
British
is-
Museum, you need to check yourself.
Oh yeah, that's definitely without that. I know that's where you're going.
That's one of the jokes.
But you
Sorry,
can't, but you
it's
can't talk about it because the Queen just.
That's one of the jokes.
It's called the world's biggest lost and found.
Now, would they imagine King Charles? All right, so let's go back to this real quick. It's like, you know what? Since now I'm here, give everything back.
Reparations.
Yes.
Let's go. This,
Would everyone change their mind?
that's your
No,
power.
wait. Do you expect a lot of change with King Charles?
Oh hell no.
Oh, no.
Bro.
Not
Okay,
at all.
we're talking about a man who has been waiting 70 years for this. Like, he has literally
Do
been
you
born.
think he has a list?
I think he has a lot of things that he wants to do as king, but none of them include change. They're just kingly things.
All right, that's what he has to
You
do.
know.
Anyway,
He wants to go on a hunt.
questions?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Questions.
they do hunts, Turks.
Let's get this over.
Oh wow.
All right. Start with salsa mango.
Oh, we have those.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Can't breathe, can't cough, you can't speak.
Yeah.
You can't pronounce words.
Okay.
Mango allergies.
Salsa mango.
Okay.
Free spacious home, but in the yard there's a portal that angry chickens come through. From a world where they're taught to hate you since a young age. Would you live there?
Yes, definitely.
Yo,
I'll put a cage
yes.
around
Yeah,
the
that's
portal.
free-
Khalas.
free
That's free
chicken.
food.
Yeah,
eggs and
exactly.
food.
You don't put a cage. Yeah, you put a contraption
It's
that
angry
just
chicken, but
kills the feathers and deep fries.
No, basically نحط حق الشوايه الخليج.
Yes, exactly.
You
Yeah.
get in, it's just it's a
Yes.
rotating.
على طول. Exactly.
Automatic roasting.
يا
son.
حبيبي مطعم.
You hire
take
two
out.
people. One plucks and the other grills.
Infinite
خلاص.
مسحب.
Yeah.
Infinite مسحب. There you go. Like that's a win.
Definitely.
Salsa
Yeah.
mango. What do
Big-
you think?
Portal
better be
with
careful,
endless
bro.
chicken. That's
Wait,
a win-win.
Are they regular chicken?
Angry chicken.
They're angry chickens
Okay.
from another
Yes.
from another dimension, I guess.
So
of the
yes,
world.
So probably
just
regular chickens.
Chickens.
Okay.
All chickens are angry.
So not smart chickens.
No,
or
disregard
like,
the third eye. You're good. They're normal chicken.
chickens with weapons, maybe. Yes, sauce of mango will take the chickens. Thank
All
you for
day.
the chickens.
Free food.
Yes, and eggs.
All right.
What is eggs if not food? Oh, sorry, never mind. Next
you know-
question.
I mean,
Next question. I don't want to hear the answers.
Yes.
could
Next
be used
question.
as a weapon.
Sarah.
You know,
eggs are a crunchy fetus.
it could be used as
I really
art.
regret asking.
You know,
Never
question?
ask questions.
Next
man.
question. Next
Please,
question. Next
please,
question. Can we go?
please.
Can we go, please?
Please.
This is deep. Get your deep hat on. Who are we if we are not the stories we tell ourselves that we are?
well, flesh and blood. Starting with that. Yeah,
Okay,
we are
all
things that
I am the
get
stories
hurt,
that my
yeah.
mom and dad tell me I am, to be honest, and I'm not. I don't tell myself anything.
Yeah, that's a good way.
We
It's,
are
it's
flesh and blood.
I write the songs that make the whole world sing.
like this goes
But
deep
it's-
to the heart of the culture issue. Like that when you build your personality and you build your identity, the stories that you hear, whether they're from the local culture or regional culture or international culture, kind of build you up as a personality. So
But that's not for everybody. Some people are just born into a culture and this is what they understand. And this is what they live.
yeah, that's the stories they're surrounded by. They're surrounded by that environment. They don't really, if there's no curiosity.
The question is, who are we if we are not the stories?
Nobody. So that's what I'm saying. That's a good way of looking at it.
We're nobody?
Because stories build up your entire worldview as a person, I feel. The stories that you grew up with your parents, how they grew up, the stories of your friends, the society that you went through in school and through college and through work as well. In terms of
I understood the difference between me and you right now.
in terms of identity.
That is the
In
difference.
terms of identity.
That is some wealthy talk, son.
Bro, what are you talking about? In terms of
What are you
identity,
talking
as an
about?
Arab, the stories that you grew up with of Arab,
Please.
I think who you are is
values
is-
and whatever.
is the result of your attempt to navigate these stories, your environment, your heritage, your culture, and trying to stay true to yourself. So the attempt of threading the
Finding
needle,
yourself in that
yes,
is basically what you're saying.
that's basically the attempt of threading the needle. That's who you are.
Finding the story that speaks to you, or creating your own story in line with
You're
the
creating
stories
your own
that
story
you, yeah,
because these
with all the stories that
of
you
the
grew up
past
with.
don't fit any of us. People are our age now. Back then, they
No.
were leading wars or families.
And that's what I'm saying. Stories that we tell ourselves, so it's much more personal than that. It's in terms of identity and who you grew up and who you ended up being. As
You're
a
the one who
person
brought
as well.
culture into this.
I'm saying it's bigger than that.
I don't think it has anything to do with culture. The stories that we tell ourselves, it just depends on the life that you live and what you face through every single day.
it's a much more immediate impact of it. Yes.
So the only thing that me and you have in common in our lives is that we're Muslim.
We're Arab.
Growing up,
Sure.
right? Arab aside. The only thing that we can have a conversation on is our religion. Even as Arabs, you lived a different life than mine.
True.
You know what I mean? Even if we go down to tribalism, you lived a different life than mine. But religion was the only thing that we had in common between all of us.
But you can relate. Yeah, exactly. So that was the one common identifier
Yes.
that you had. And then you had the other common identifiers where you could relate as an Arab of different experiences that you go through.
That's what they call that in sociology. They call it the macro identity, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you have the macro identity, like we have 1.5 billion Muslims in the world. They share a macro identity, being Muslims.
Which is what I was talking
Yes.
about. Exactly.
But the more you go down, the more that becomes more abstract and more where the micro identities come
Formed.
into play. Nationalism, ethnicity, sect, tribe, even regionalism. And like my tribe versus that tribe, my tribe versus my tribe from that other place. There is, and the attempt to balance that is, I think, where most people find their purpose and definition.
And that's where most people write their stories.
I agree.
Trying to find that balance.
I agree.
You start with something and you build on it. You were saying Arabs. No, Arabs comes after Muslim. Because
It's a
even as
different-
Arabs, it's we
a
can
different
talk to
level.
different Arabs and you feel like, yo, we are nowhere near each other in any way, shape, or form. We have a common language. That's it.
Actually, one of my my favorite book, not even my favorite book, is basically a person who went through that struggle, putting a story based on that. It's called Things Fall Apart. I'm not sure if you've heard of it or not, but
I've heard of the.
it's basically from a Nigerian author called Chinua Achebe. It's basically telling a story.
The second you said that first time, I was like, yeah, that's Nigerian right there.
Yes,
Chinua?
Chinua Achebe.
Always Nigerian. Every time I hear that first name.
It's basically the story of he grew up in a decolonizing Nigeria. But the book he told was about how a tribal leader in pre-colonial Nigeria dealt with colonial English settlers coming in, and how basically he made the very compelling depiction of pre-colonial Nigerian life that is genuinely authentic and not romanticized, based on he as a person who had his foot in both worlds. He'd go to church on Sunday, and Friday he would listen to his pagan grandmother telling him stories about the old days. So he went through that struggle.
You had the frame of reference
Yes.
for both.
And it's one of the most enriching books you can ever imagine.
Interesting.
Sounds like I need to add that to my.
It's a very short read. You can blaze through it.
So, but I think that's a good way of summing it up: the different macro and micro balance and finding yourself in between those. Balance. Always comes back to balance.
Next question.
Please.
Shout out to you for this question. It's a good question. We all have different looks on our life and we all hate each other. So it's good. Common ground, ladies and gentlemen. Common ground.
Much common.
Next one. What do you miss the most about quarantine?
Oof.
Oh, I know.
You know this is not where you raise
What?
your hand. You can just talk.
Yeah.
Because I am very excited when this topic comes up. Two things.
All right.
Not wearing a thobe. The second thing is
Gaining weight.
not gaining weight, but it's a subset of that. Basically, playing video games guilt-free and catching up on them. And the best thing
Amen.
the best thing was playing
Amen. Hallelujah.
playing video games with meetings muted in the background. Like, yeah, I know this meeting is dumb, so I'm gonna play video games. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Remake. I don't care.
I can do that.
I'm gonna make my island pretty in Animal Crossing.
Productivity level high.
Productivity level was high.
Here's the thing. I remember back in the day
I
during
mean, if you had your energy focused on something and you wanted to get it done, definitely you're gonna get it done. You
Here-
have all the time in the world to
Exactly.
get it done.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
That was one thing that you had going on for you.
Here's
Y'all
the-
were the laziest people during fucking
Bro, I
quarantine.
was
Yo.
reading books. left and
Mine is
right.
this is number one. Bro, you sat there doing nothing but reading books. You added zero value to your life.
left and right.
Zero value.
Yes.
I got kind of swole, as he can attest, when he gave me the honey. He was like, "Yo, listen, number
Like
one,
he gave you the what?
honey."
That's what you call it?
He gave me honey.
I give all y'all honey.
He gave me honey. He
No,
called me
no,
up
it
like,
didn't.
"Listen, number
Yeah,
one."
you got honey too.
We got some expired shit.
He called me up like, "Yo, listen, number one, I got honey. At location." بجيب لك عسل يا عسل.
And anyone who texts you that, you just go like, you send the location.
I'm a very trusting person.
Oh, I got honey. Yes, Dad.
So
I mean, he wanted the honey.
yes.
He did this. Yes, daddy.
So طلعت like he said, "Yo, listen, number one, you got kind of jack."
All right.
Yeah, I know.
So okay, you did this. What was yours?
Reading,
Books.
yeah.
All right.
The time.
Yours.
Excellent. Productivity. He said it. Bro, I was super active during COVID.
Yeah.
Everything was here. Everything I needed was here.
No distractions.
No distractions. I don't have to go out and do anything. I don't have to do the grocery shop. Did
No
nothing.
social responsibilities.
It's like just focus and work.
I mean,
bro.
that was a good part of it as well.
But before we move on, I want to
Checking
say
out
I
from
want to say
side,
one
basically.
thing. If you're a boss and you booked a daily meeting من عز الصباح just to make sure everybody's awake
Yeah, that's-
Ramadan,
Yeah, that no.
that happened to me in Ramadan. Like, no, I'm going to take this meeting in bed.
Yeah.
نادوا اسمي بفتح المايك اوكي الميتنج ارسلت الايميل خلاص قفلوا نعم. No, we will not win capitalism today. I will win.
The struggle was working with Muslims and non-Muslims because you had meetings in the morning with all the non-Muslims and then meetings at night مع الناس صايمة, and you had to be like on the clock 24/7 basically. That was a struggle.
The downfall of that, if you worked for a company that you were available, they attacked all of you.
ايه نعم.
You're available. You got nowhere to
عارفين
go.
مكانك وين.
انت وين في البيت؟ احنا
عارفين
نعرف انك
انت
انت في
في
البيت.
البيت.
We know you're at home.
Yeah, exactly.
It's quarantine.
You're not supposed to be anywhere else.
Next question.
Go.
Are there any traditions that have been forgotten that you'd like to revive? I can answer that on behalf of everybody here. Like, I know what all y'all miss. Like, for me, like, I didn't grow up here, so there's no tradition here that I'm like, oh, I wish I had back. But for y'all, I remember. I know all of y'all. Listen, number one, women going back to the kitchen. I'm sure this is yours. Hold on, wait, stop. For Shamsi, it's women not driving ever again in their lives. That was yours. You don't want women to drive anymore. I remember that. And too scary.
Oh shit.
Turks, you wanted that tradition when you can leave your family very far away.
Oh, wow.
Which was a mission, you know, and you might not ever come back. You know, this is what the boys want. I know the boys very well. Like, you know,
And yours?
again, I have no tradition. I didn't grow up
you
here.
have no traditions?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Because where I came from, we used to beat women.
okay.
America.
Okay. That's where that's where your background. Okay. The environment that surrounded you.
Oh my God, bro.
Spicy.
Anyway, this is all a joke. All right. So anyway, what's the tradition that you guys would love to revive? If you guys remember anything.
Oh, I know a tradition.
Go ahead.
الأراضي المتر بريال.
That was a tradition. That was an opportunity.
No, that was tradition. That was tradition.
Okay. That's called macroeconomics. I think.
That's a tradition that should make a comeback. Yeah.
Should make a comeback.
Yeah.
You know, general.
I guarantee you'll make a comeback and you still won't catch it.
Yo,
Probably.
government jobs clocking out at 2. Beautiful tradition.
That was tradition.
Yeah.
I feel like there's something that we did as kids that can be done now. I don't know if it can or can't. Like I used
What's
to
that?
play around.
With who?
Okay, I need to restart that.
Play around with.
Okay,
Play around with.
Okay, there is a neighborhood gang.
Complete the sentence.
Okay.
Every sentence has a
There we go.
subject.
I had to restart that for a second.
So kids playing with in a neighborhood gang.
Neighborhood gang.
And
you know?
the funny thing is we know where you live.
كان في
So it
عيال
makes sense.
كان في عيال لا لا مو حارتي حارة ثانية. Okay.
حارة
مو
ثانية
انا واحد من الشباب.
واحد من الشباب ايوه.
حارة ثانية عشان ما يندر عنها.
بس خالد عتيك. Start naming people.
Like you used to get to know like من جد عيال الحارة كلهم تروحون ملعب كورة ونلعب ملعب كورة خلاص عادي. Like خلاص there was a thing. It used to happen every like Thursday الساعة 4 العصر. خلاص you're gonna go find everybody.
الساعة 4 العصر سوكر، الساعة 5 العصر فيست فايت.
The regular.
Yeah, usually that or روح البقالة.
Yes, we call that the number 5 with cheese.
Number 5, which is.
I feel like that's something that
Turks, anything?
survived.
Clocking out 2 o'clock.
All right. That's how you said it.
You actually lived through that? You didn't live through that.
I didn't work through that, but yeah.
Anyway, next question. New music releases. Who pulled up versus Moya or Zait? Which one you guys like better? First off,
Different songs.
different
vibe.
songs,
Yeah,
different
more-
everything.
Moya and Zait don't mix together.
All right. See,
That we know.
Funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
That we know.
Come on, like that was. Come on,
Stop.
come on.
No.
It was right there. I had
no,
to.
no.
It was right there.
Hold up. Let me find something for you right here.
Yeah.
Found you.
Miserably, number one.
I hate you all.
Different tracks, different vibes.
tracks,
Love them both,
Everything
honestly.
different. Yeah, everything is different about them. You cannot put them like head to head at all. There's nothing that they can be compared to.
Yeah.
Question after that. Let's stick with the same thing. Saudi hip hop rap industry. I think it's a topic. Well, and
It's getting exposure now, finally.
as the people who are been pushing for this for the last like 2 years, and as a guy who is highly invested in it, passionately invested in it, not trying to capitalize on it, I think it's going in a great direction compared to. Well, let's be honest, Saudi hip hop died a long time ago.
And it's getting a different life now.
It's being rebranded.
Yeah. It's a different. It's not a different animal.
I think it's gonna be right now. It's more authentic than it ever was before.
And it's diverse compared to what it was before. Like I feel before
I'm trying to recall how diverse it was back then. To be honest,
I feel like back then it all sounded very much the same.
That's
Everybody
true.
was
That is-
riding
that is-
on the
that's true.
same
That's true.
trend,
Yeah.
same sound, same vibe.
cadence.
You know, now you're getting different people doing different things. You're getting a more dancey vibe sometimes. You're getting a much more personal vibe. You're getting a local vibe. So you are getting, different sounds. It's not all the same.
I think it's growing. I think we're watching the evolution of Saudi hip hop as it goes. We've been huge advocates of the whole scene, the whole new scene, not the scene that it was here from before. We literally ignored the hell out of all that old scene because we don't want to be a part of it. But we're constantly pushing for this new evolution of how it sounds, how it feels, how it connects. And look at last year, look at today. Huge fucking difference. Middle East playing a major role now in hip hop. That's also a huge push to making our sound be out there. We talked about this, I think, before we started. We're still. I think listener was asking the question: how long will it take for us to find our sound? And I think with the evolution that's happening, we're beginning to hear people that have their own sound. Example, moayed, entitled, jeed, Cali B.
Yeah.
We're
We're hearing people discovering their sounds as we go along.
Aziz,
with them,
Aziz Wave, all the guys. I'm sure that for a lot of people, this might sound to you like every other, like someone out there. That's fine. It should, as long as the quality is there, and as long as there's growth. And without support, there won't be any growth.
And not just that, like where we were last year in terms of like these guys still being considered up and coming to now having them or watching them play concerts with 10,000, 20,000 people is it's a world of difference.
And all of this happened without even Moya coming out. Like people still didn't hear Moya.
Like, and that's on a whole different
And
level.
that's like that one's gonna take it to another level.
Yeah, that's literally on a different gear completely to where we are right now.
Exactly. And you're looking at this new scene and how there's so many great names in it and great people and people who are talented that we all love and support. At the same time, there's still something like there's a beast that's waiting to get unleashed.
And honestly, respect to the guys for putting in the work. Like it's been since we've started, this whole thing and started getting to know all of the guys around us. We've seen them constantly refine themselves and build themselves and try out new things and work with different people. So respect to everybody actually that's putting in the work. Y'all know who you are, honestly.
Not only that, like we're huge advocates of Entitled and Jeed because I do believe Entitled and Jeed are like both amazing in their own ways. But at the same time, we give credit also, we talked about it before also, audio magicians. Audio magicians have been here playing a role for a while.
They've been putting in the work.
Putting in the work and supporting everybody. You have that tune. You have walgz. We're going to play this track in a few with Entitled. Everything that Da Vinci's been doing. Da Vinci's been working on his own thing, trying to find his own sound, his own flow.
Bro, how Nabil came up and where Nabil is.
NBL,
like he's dropping a new EP next week with
Z. Every time I
Aziz.
played people clips of Moya and they hear Z on that one track, that summer track, everybody's just amazed that this guy is sitting here every day just hanging around the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Because he's broke. That's why it is.
But he's also working, but that's a
And
different
also, if you met Z now, you have to meet his man bun also.
thing. Yeah. Ooh, ew.
Yeah. So anyway, all these young talents. I mean, there's so many of them. It's not like only the people that we give shout outs to. There's a lot of hardworking other people that we also would love to show them who they are. Also, shout out to Wall of Sounds in Jeddah. We didn't give them enough love. Wall of Sounds have been doing amazing work. Eon, Neshmi, everybody else that's involved. I mean, there's a lot going on. I can go a whole episode talking about this.
So,
which we will later on.
Yeah, but the scene looks bright. The future looks good, and I can't wait to see what these guys bring next. Honestly, like because so far it's you see the growth, so it's gonna keep going on that trend.
Next question.
Let's go.
All right. Who's out of all the local musicians has the best chance to make it big globally? Okay, we'll continue with that. It depends. Because what genre are we talking about?
Exactly.
Temtem's doing a good job. Hajjaj. People seem like to forget about fucking Hajjaj.
Hajjaj is amazing.
jeed
Sounds very unique, entitled. Bro,
Hatta moayed can hit across the entire Arab world.
To be very honest, I don't want to make that mistake. The reason we keep focusing on local is because we want to push things locally first. We want to have our local heroes before making heroes for the rest of the fucking globe. You know what I mean?
We need them to be heard here first and establish their following here first.
Heard and loved and cared for and supported here locally first, and then we think global.
Because that's what's going to drive them.
Global, they're going to use you as an asset or as a fucking tool. That's all they're going to use you. They're going to use you for some things, and that's it. You want to blow up in a culture that's not yours, it's kind of hilarious to me.
You want to build a connection at the end of the day with an audience. And the audience at the end of the day that's going to love you more than anybody else is yours, the one that you speak to, the one that you came from. But that's a big part of why we look to the people around us, because we know that they grew up with us. They know they came up in this whole culture with us.
All right, next question.
Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Turks and listen number one with us also.
Don't worry about it.
This is not the Hide the Champs podcast.
Yeah.
Wake up, ladies and gentlemen.
This is called staying in my lane.
Yeah.
All right, here's this one. What is the best compliment you've ever received?
You are enough.
Are you?
Wow.
No,
You weren't.
no. But I appreciated the thought.
Did somebody actually tell you that?
Oh my God.
Maybe I imagined it.
Maybe I imagine.
Maybe I'm that desperate. I
Hey,
don't know.
come on. You understand, listen number one. If there's any dark humor moment, he's going to go for it real quick.
Somebody told me I'm funny once. Like, I actually believe
Though,
Was that a joke?
it. It was a compliment, actually.
Was it a joke that you
it was
missed?
a compliment. They actually thought I was funny. So,
Here's the thing. Tell me your greatest joke.
my greatest joke.
Yes, a joke that you go to when you would say something funny.
Can't do that on the podcast. Can't do that on the podcast.
Okay, all right. The funny thing is, we know where it's going.
Exactly.
We know where it's going.
Yeah. So
Oh my God.
No,
just so you know, it's hilarious.
All right.
though to answer the question, I've been told that I have a nice voice.
You do.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my God, I was gonna slip up and say
Yeah.
something so bad.
Ooh.
So deep.
Oh my
so
God.
gravelly.
No,
Tell me
I
after,
grabbed it.
tell me after.
Oh, definitely, I'll tell you after. Yeah, but not now.
Tell him more.
Oh my God. So someone thought you were funny.
Yeah. I've also been told I have a great voice. But saying that
Did they
comes
do it in
with
sign language when they told you?
Actually,
No,
yeah,
it
you do
was-
have a great
it-
voice.
I mean,
Velvety.
I hate you. I just can't.
Oh, I got it. Took a minute. Took a minute.
there is different types of comedy. Adel, don't be a hater, man.
I'm just saying. Look, I didn't even look at Tux. I saw his face. I didn't even look at him.
What's yours?
My biggest compliment?
Yeah.
Bruh. Hold on. What was the question going to be with this? Oh, the best compliment. I don't recall any.
You don't recall
Don't
any?
recall any.
I just remember the
Neither
hates.
do I. That's the problem.
Okay.
I've been sitting here just trying to remember.
Look, I don't want to say
compliments.
any compliments that people give us for the podcast. A lot of people give us love for the podcast.
No. For
You know? Yeah. But
For you.
No, like, a lot of people give me love for this podcast, for actually launching this. And I don't want to. No, I want like a different compliment. The problem is no one gives a shit.
Though there's always that cliche that guys, whenever they hear a compliment, it's once every 5 years, and they will remember it until they're dead.
The problem is, like, the boys know I hate compliments.
But at the same time, we also know that you get them a lot.
And at the same time, I hate it. And you know it. I think people know because I hate it. Like, yo, I'm tell this guy.
No,
something
Humma, they
nice.
start off on the wrong foot and then they learn very quickly. And let's not.
Plus, you keep saying stop. So
That could be it. That could be it. Well, I think it's all in the hand.
Yeah, in Humma, they start the complimenting and then you start cursing them. And then that's when they stop it usually.
Turks, it's your cooking, my guy. We always give you love for your cooking.
Yeah,
Well, I think you're a sensitive soul, Turks.
I am sensitive.
He is a
So
sensitive.
thank you very
And
much.
that's a
What are you
compliment.
talking about?
Like,
Of course.
you know,
He
you
is
need
an
to
old
acknowledge
soul.
how
It's
much
not
of
a
it-
compliment
Yeah.
to tell me he has a sensitive soul, but
you're-
that's who he is.
you're-
Yeah, you're just like
I
pointing out
appreciate
personality
how
traits.
emotionally mature you are.
You wouldn't even recognize that, okay?
He's
Emotional maturity.
He's emotional mature man. You know,
Am I?
he's been through some rough bumps.
Because of you.
I mean, some of them came from me, but you learned how to live with cats. He grew in that time.
He learns how to.
I love that we had a time now where Turks can laugh about this.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
definitely.
exactly. Like,
Yes.
He learned to
he
live-
became a better person. You became a better person.
I don't know about predator person.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
yeah.
You tried to make him better.
I tried so hard.
But in the end, it didn't even
It was
matter.
all for you,
Didn't
Turks.
even matter. It actually didn't even
It
matter.
was all for you, Turks.
Uh,
I'm doing this for your own sake.
well, so much. So much. This is called back history, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know what's going on,
Yeah.
but we know what's going
Yeah,
on.
because if I tell you, y'all,
Yeah.
they would kill me before I
That
finish
would
the
be
sentence.
episode final.
I don't know why I'm so his friend, but
Exactly, that's true. That's true. I question that all the
It would
time.
literally be the final episode.
It's called character building.
yeah. Mhm.
Yes. Oh
Built.
my god.
It built.
Next question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh my god. Is it okay? Okay, I don't want to do more music. All right. I think we're done.
Yes,
with
it's
today.
okay to sing.
I'm joking. What should we expect or look forward to for XP this year, specifically in the hip hop scene?
Good question.
Very good question.
Guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find
I
out.
guess we find out.
I hope, and I expect to see the growth continue. I hope and expect to see a lot of the hip hop acts that we've seen over the past year being represented or having the opportunity to be represented. Like X5 last year was fire. It ended up having
That's Warehouse.
Ended up having literal lines and literally having to be shut down because of how many people it had. And honestly, we were there all the days. Like the energy from day one was just on point. And I hope to see more of that, honestly. That's what I hope.
That's what we hope. That's all we can say. Next question. Did I say $100,000 or $300,000? Anyway, so
There was, it became 300.
all right.
Yeah.
well, we're almost to $500,000 now.
يعني ممكن نكاسر بس ما أدري.
All right. I don't want to do this.
أيوه.
I don't want to do this.
Next one.
I don't want to do this.
I'm giving you the exit.
Anyway. Yeah, I want to play a track.
One more.
Okay, all right. I'm going to go something else. I'm not going to ask this one at all. What is the most absurd thing you were tricked into believing?
Absurd thing that I was tricked into.
I know. Santa exists. Okay.
Actually, no.
Actually,
The
no,
fact
he
that-
doesn't.
The fact that everything I was told was not true.
Oh
Like,
my
what
God.
do you mean? When I discovered that there is levels to truth, it blew my mind. I'm like, what do you mean the world is not what you're telling me it is?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean bad things happen? Why?
And this is why he was two, by the way.
Oof,
He was
yeah.
2 years old.
Quite
Asking the
It
world.
was quite mind shattering.
You were Stewie.
Putting his teacup down. Mother, why?
Mama,
Oh, I need to.
Absurd thing. Like, I don't know what's absurd. The world is absurd very much to me. يعني. So,
the most absurd thing that I believed was كانت في عصفورة في المدرسة
Mm-hmm.
تدسس علي.
Yes, that tells your parents everything.
That tells my parents the bad things I did.
okay.
Turns out there was no عصفورة.
You were the asshole all along.
Dude, I used to look out the window so long just to make sure.
وين العصفورة؟ وين العصفورة؟
Oh.
That's
Sura is the stories that we told ourselves.
That explains the PTSD Turks get when he never sees a bird flying through.
Why is that little snake?
Yo, the little snitch.
I'ma cook it.
Oh my god. So, anyways, I guess
That's
no
what I
absurd
think.
thing you were tricked into believing.
I used to believe that we got gas for free. We had those
Yo,
pocket-
hold on. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Those are the worries you had as a kid.
Yes.
Okay. The gas bill.
the gas.
No, we had those pocket books. Okay, من المحطة. They used to buy pocket books من المحطة.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, hold on. You used to buy.
Okay.
You used to pay in advance. You
Yes.
put a certain amount, and they give you the book.
Have no fucking
and-
idea how it works, bro.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you. You know why?
He's explaining economics. Don't worry
Yes,
about it.
I'm explaining to you because I'm at this level now with y'all guys.
Okay, yeah. See, there we go.
I'm there.
There we go.
I'm there.
There we
I'm
go.
there. Yeah, so you
He
can
bought
just-
his first book. Don't worry about it.
No, you don't buy it. They give it to you with a box. Okay.
I was in the second I bought it. I was like, oh, Shamsi? I was like, no.
I know.
A friend.
عادل.
A friend.
نفس الحارة.
عادل.
نفس الحارة.
So what's the name?
تسهيلات بعد.
So okay, so you
تسهيلات.
تسهيلات.
تسهيل.
Yes.
I was trying
يا
to.
قلب العنب.
ما أدري يعني.
we got rid of your English stutter. Now we got your Arabic.
Okay.
تسهيلات.
So anyway, they give you the pocketbook. Okay.
You buy the book.
You buy. They'll give you.
تروح. Okay, you go there.
Comes with 2 tissue boxes.
And then-
Correct?
Yes.
It doesn't come with tissue boxes.
It
No,
does.
bro.
No,
And
they
then-
didn't give
and
it
then
to
you
you
write-
because you
Not
haven't.
that important for you to have to explain.
You write
it.
the number on it, and then you give it to them, and they give you gas for that number.
Yes.
خلاص. Simple. You don't pay.
You write the number on it.
Seriously. You
50 ريال.
so you think that you don't pay?
50 ريال. And then بعدين تفاهم معهم. بس أنا I don't pay. أنا أروح أخذ البوكيت بوك. I mean, I would like to bring that
Well
back. Can I
timed.
bring that back?
Well
I think
timed.
it's still available.
It's still available.
Idris, right now you can have like the little barcode on your gas tank.
حطوا لك إياه app بعد.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
over, bro.
أعطيني واحدة.
You can. There you go.
That's him ما شاء الله. عنده QR code. يوصل يفتحوا كذا يعطونه QR code.
This is how you
Look,
slap a QR code.
This is how
the
you
number
slap
one thing
افتح البنزين.
that I loved so much about. I'm not gonna say I loved. I loved it very strong, but the one
I
thing
felt so
that
strongly about.
that came out of COVID that was so positive was that digitizing everything.
Contactless
Yes.
everything.
Everything.
Okay, no more touch.
Yes.
I don't touch you.
I can go to a gas station without having. Bro, the idea. Okay, first off, don't touch no one. But the idea that I could just use Apple Pay without even lowering down my window.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's
but
it.
I feel like, you
But
know.
lower down your window, please.
That's not a
Come
bad.
on, don't do that shit.
That's a bad part of technology, though, right? Like it's taking away our connection to other humans.
No diseases is what's taking our connection to all the humans, my friend.
Germs.
I want
Bacteria.
I
Yes.
want less connection
Viruses.
with other humans.
No, but see,
Thank you.
until you're a person, I want to treat you as a person. I want to talk to you.
So
have a
one more check
conversation
before we
with you.
bounce. All those words, don't say it out
No.
loud again.
No.
All
I
right.
want to connect with you.
Yeah, thank you. Stay with Connect. Leave touch away.
Yeah.
Anyway, one more check before we bounce. We
Please.
appreciate everyone for handling our bullshit
Feel your
today.
vibe.
All right. Look, I have something here I want to read real quick.
One more track.
The man who married, this is, by the way, this is something that I want to tell you after like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks I keep forgetting. The man who married a hologram in Japan can no longer communicate with his virtual wife. All right. The software that allowed the interaction is no longer supported, and the man can no longer interact
Oh,
with the
wow.
hologram with which he had a relationship for years.
تمزح.
I'm not joking, bro.
ما في سبورت شو تسوي طيب خلاص
خلاص, there's no update.
راحت عليه
راح حبيبه.
طلق.
This is literally حبيب راح.
يا
This is
أخي,
literally it.
okay, this is why they can't have kids.
Yeah, black.
They can't have kids.
The Koreans, you know, the Koreans are shooketh at the moment
Why?
because their birth rate has fallen for, 300% or some shit like
It's
that.
called.
They can't have babies. They don't
it's
have
called their
babies.
placement level. If you're lower than that, it's a big
No,
problem.
but يعني هم they're paying you money. Oh, they just tripled the baby amounts.
Yes.
يعطوك 300,000 الحين. أو يعطوك 100,000
For every baby?
for every baby. بس تكفى have babies
Okay.
I don't wanna. Basically, that's the response.
because I want to marry a hologram.
لا تكفى.
Technical.
I am Asian man and I believe hologram is going to be the salvation to my
أرجوك.
relationship problems, commitment issues.
All right.
I can't really say anything about that.
I mean, it's just very Japanese.
Can we play music right now?
That's the most Japanese things I've ever heard.
It is 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Would you like to play some music before we go?
Please.
It's
and actually
218
sleep.
technically.
Please.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
For informing them, يعني
I don't know what
time
to tell
عطهم
them.
time stamps بعد عطهم location, wave the flag.
احنا في الكوكب.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this next track entitled well, geez, this track, oh, fucking finally it's out. I've been listening to it for so long. I keep telling people, yo, there's this track coming out called moya zait. Now I can finally just play the track. This is my favorite track.
We're gonna
And
just let
Tyler
them
was
hear it.
wild on this. Well, geez gave us that amazing trap sound with a little bit of Travis Scott.
It's hard. It's a very hard track.
Bro.
Like, that's what I really love about
This
it. How hard
entitled
it is.
beat is ridiculous, bro. Whenever entitled makes a beat, it's ridiculous.
But whenever he is Sonic, I'm just go.
كلاب دي بتنبح جر
Oh.
سوق ومر شاري بتسأل هل داير الحل داير معه رقم الفون داير سوا نجيب الجون كله داير جوا الزون واقع في غرامي قالت عايزة تستناني شيك في حسابي كل ما يجوني بزر سابي ما اشوفك تاني نادر قد احترامي تكسر كلامي اكسر فوق راسك كبابي
Go ahead, walgz.
اترست اصحابي تحبوا بشمار القهوة جت عشاني مشكلتي ناس اللساني رابط
Bro, I love how smooth the beat is.
Fucking ridiculous,
Smooth,
man.
man.
قلت جيت وما لقاني ما متضايق ساكت سايق جت بيجي حافظ الواي فاي الناس الواقفة برا
Drums, they just hit.
ما متضايق ساكت سايق جت بيجي حافظ الواي فاي الناس
Ladies and gentlemen, our mix doesn't do it justice. You need to go really play
Like,
this.
this sounds really good.
It's called moya zait, entitled in walgz.
ما متضايق ساكت سايق جت بيجي حافظ الواي فاي الناس الواقفة برا ما تسلم
Come on, entitled.
كم سديت كم من فم سديت ما تقولي تحديت جبنا الزيت انا والجي زي مويه وزيت ليتني قصيت لي شهور وما قصيت ما رديت من ما اعطاني ربي لكم من عطيت انا للشغل وانت ما سميت
This boy is
أنا
crazy.
اللي باذنك رنيت انا باليد يوم ساد الليل وساد السيل اسد الدين ما قد شتو مرتين
Talk about flow.
الدين اصلا دنيا وسخه شي يكوعها مشابين
متضايق ساكت سايق جت بيجي حافظ الواي فاي
What a fucking
yeah.
track, bro. What a track.
Literally listening to it all the whole way here. Like, I'm just replaying it on repeat.
Non-stop,
Playing it
bro.
on repeat.
Non-stop. What a fucking track, yo.
ما متضايق ساكت سايق جت بيجي حافظ الواي فاي
Man.
Thank you.
Yo!
Yeah, we're gonna keep enjoying the production here.
Yo. Great fucking job, boys. Shout out to also audio magicians. I think they had work on this one also. Bro, what a fucking track. Yeah. Replay.
Repeat. Yeah, exactly.
Replay.
He knows the vibe.
That's the vibe. We're not gonna stop. Anyway.
That was Yani, great track, honestly. Great week, full of music. About
finally,
time.
bro. Finally,
about
finally.
time. Hopefully that, encourages everybody else to start
Look,
dropping their shit.
there
Aziz next week.
Aziz, the album's next week, right? The
next
EP.
week, EP. Dropping on Tuesday, I think.
Can't wait.
He's bringing that
What
summer
a
vibe
weirdo
back.
to drop on a fucking Tuesday.
I mean,
how Aziz of him.
honestly,
Is it still called the same thing that he told us?
I'm not sure.
Because I hate that name.
Guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
Guess we'll find out.
He knows I hate that
Yeah,
name.
I know.
And I know that name's not going to change. It's going to be Aziz and NBL. Shout out to NBL.
It's
All
first
his
EP.
amazing work.
Aziz, first EP for Aziz MBL. It's his fourth, maybe at this point.
NBL might be angry with me, but I'll have to play this track.
One more unreleased.
One more special.
No, we played this one before. I just want to play it again because I really love this track. I played it for Sense and Sense lost it. Shit. I think it was this one. Hold up. Nope. That wasn't it.
Wait.
Nope.
That sounded
nope.
interesting, though.
Yeah.
That sounded like
you
something you want to leak.
No.
Look, this one, that one, the snippet you just heard it might not be used. I'll play it for you later on, but I can't do it publicly. All right?
Okay.
I'll explain to you later on. Y'all are assholes, by the way.
I mean, you telling me?
It sounds something should be leaked.
Yeah. Sounds like something.
The support and love is this one right here. I'll play this before.
Yeah. Sorry, I remember. Yeah, I remember this.
If I walk into a meeting with this playing, y'all lost already.
Hey,
Y'all lost.
This is my. I'm winning a world heavyweight title.
Yeah. If I walk in with this playing, no, it's over. Just give me whatever I need, or you're getting nothing out of it. Hold on, where's this one?
This is number one. Putting on UFC kind of track.
Okay, hold up.
Hey. Yeah, fucking, this one I love. This one I fucking love.
Whenever he gives you that soul, Fucking NBL, man. One of a kind, truly one of a fucking kind.
Let's go. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna walk out to our usual Masterama.
We have some new Masalamas now.
I think we're gonna walk out to this one. Thank everybody for joining us. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Love, respect, and shout out to tens and tens of listeners, tens of viewers. We appreciate every single one of y'all for being here, and we love y'all and yada yada yada. Anyway, go support Entitled, go support Caribbean Jeed, go support walgz, go support Moayed, Middle Beast Records,
Gang.
Audio Magicians, NBL, support
album.
fucking local talent. That's how it should be. Shout out to Since 2087 also. Shout out to everybody that we talked about. Also, shout out to Sultan Galek. We see you in Ontario. We see you on the red carpet. We saw you, my guy. Congratulations. We hope to see you soon. Anyway, we out?
We out.
Peace.
All right, everybody, we out. Peace.
Peace.
All right, now we're talking. Listen, I'm going to tell a story. I'm kidding.
We out, bro.
Let's go. Peace,
Let's
peace,
go.
peace, 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 peace.
Peace, 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 peace.